In this video, I will talk about how to find the equation of a tangent when we are given information about the circle. So here we have a circle, we are given the center, but we could also find the center just from the equation here, because remember this is 2g and 2f, and our center would be minus g and minus f. So once we are given the center of the circle, and we are given a point, the point where the tangent touches the circle, we can easily find the equation of this tangent, the tangent here. Okay, so we have 2 points, and if we have 2 points, we can find the slope. We can find the slope of this. Okay, so if we label it x1, y1, x2, y2, then we can easily calculate the slope. M equals minus 5, minus minus, which is plus 1, over 5 minus 2. So that gives me minus 4 over 3. So now that I have the slope of the line CP, that is the slope of the line CP, I can find the slope of the tangent, because the line between the center and the point where the tangent touches the circle is at a right angle to the tangent itself. So what we need to find now is the perpendicular slope, which is 3 over 4. Remember, we flip and we change the sign. And now I have the slope of the tangent, and I have a point on the tangent, this point here, and I can now find the equation of the tangent itself. So we use y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So we fill that in. Y minus minus 5 is plus 5. M is our perpendicular slope, 3 over 4. X minus 5. And I multiply by 4, so I get 4, to get rid of the fraction, 4y plus 5 equals 3x minus 5. I multiply this out, 4y plus 20 equals 3x minus 15. I bring everything to the right hand side, because we have a positive x there. So that leaves me with 0 equals 3x minus 4y minus 15 minus 20, which is then 3x minus 4y minus 35, and that is now the equation of the tangent to the circle. So here we have another question where we can practice this. So find the center and the radius length of the circle, hence find the equation of the tangent to the circle at the point 3, 1. So we have a circle, we need to find the center, and it touches at the point P, which is 3, 1, and that's where the tangent touches the circle, and we have to find the equation of this tangent. So first of all, we find the center. We have here our 2g, and this is our 2f. That gives us a g of minus 2, and an f is 5. Yeah, so remember, this is 2g and this is 2f. And our center is minus g minus f, which then gives us a center of 2 minus 5. So this center is now 2 minus 5. Okay, So we are supposed to find the radius, so we can just find the distance formula, or we can also use this one. R equals the root of g square plus f square minus c, which gives us the root 2 square plus minus 5 square minus c minus 8 is then plus 8, and that gives us the root 4 plus 25 is 29 plus 8 is 37. So this is root 37. Okay. So, okay, now I can find the slope of this line, from which I can get the perpendicular slope, which would be the slope of our tangent. And once I have the slope of the tangent together with the point, I can find the equation of the line. Okay, so let's find the slope first. M equals 1 minus 5 is 1 plus 5 over 3 minus 2, which is 6 over 1, so which is 6. Now I need the perpendicular slope, which is the slope of the tangent then. So the perpendicular slope is minus 1 over 6. And now I can find the equation of the line between the perpendicular slope and the point P, 3, 1. So y minus 1 equals minus 1 over 6 x minus 3. I multiply by 6, which gives me 6 y minus 6 equals minus, and I multiply this bracket out now, minus x plus 3. So I bring everything to the left because I have a minus, I would have a minus x on the right, so I bring it all over to the left. So that would give me an x plus 6y, now minus 6, and then if I bring the plus 3 over, it becomes a minus 3. So minus 6 minus 3 is minus 9, and that now equals 0. So that is now the equation of the tangent. Another type of questions that we have here is, so we have a line, we have a circle given. This time it is around the origin, so the center is the origin itself, but it could be somewhere else as well. Then we are given a line, this line here, and we are told that we have two tangents that are parallel to this particular line. So we have two pieces of information. So first of all, the lines, the tangents, have the same slope as the line. Yeah, so the two tangents have the same slope as the line, as they are all parallel. So if we look at the equation of that line through the circle, it is 3x plus 4y minus 6. So the information about the slope is in the front part, yeah? Which now means, because remember the slope is minus a over b. C, the minus 6, is not involved in this at all. So all the information about the slope is in the 3 and the 4. This now means that those two tangents have the same start of the equation. So they start 3x plus 4y equals 0, and also 3x plus 4y equals 0. Now, the only thing that is different is it's not going to be minus 6, but we don't know yet what it is. So we're just going to call it k. So we're just going to say plus k, yeah? So the k is the only difference between the tangents itself and the line through the circle, and that is because they're all parallel. Okay, so we have now a general equation of the line. We just need to find out what k is. And another piece of information we have is we know how far both lines are away from the center, because this would be our radius. Yeah, so the distance from the center of the tangent is the same as the radius. And we can look at the equation and find out what the radius is. 25 is r square, so r has to be 5. So the distance from the center to the tangent is 5, same as the radius. So we have a formula how to calculate this, the distance between a point and a line. Yeah, so this is the equation for the distance between a point and a line. ax1 plus by1 plus c in bars over a square plus b square. So what we have is our a is 3, our b is 4, our c is k. We know that the d has to be 5, and we know that the center, the 0, 0, is our x1, y1. So now we just put it together. So 5 equals bar. So a is 3, x1 is 0, plus b is 4, y1 is 0, plus k, because this is the piece we don't know, over 3 square plus 4 square. Okay, so if we simplify it, we get to 5 equals bar k, the absolute value of k, over 3 square plus 4 square is root 2, so that would be root 25, and that is 5. Okay, so the next step is we multiply both sides by 5 to get rid of the fraction, so we end up with 25 equals the absolute value of k. Now k can, the bars mean returning this value positive. So we have two situations. We can say it was originally positive already, or it was originally negative and was turned positive by the bars. So that means k can be 25, but k can also be minus 25. And this is because of the bars. So here we have our two equations then, yeah, for the two lines. One is 3x plus 4y plus 25 equals 0, and one is 3x plus 4y minus 25 equals 0.